everybody, it's the Plague Wind here. We get ready to start the Vesper campaign. It's going to be the first mission. So a little background information about what's about to occur. So the Imperium has a contingent of Imperial Guard that is here garrisoned on Vesper, and their initial intelligence report has told them that there's been an outburst on one of the local towns. So they sent a small garrison of troops to go investigate what's going on. In the meantime, when they get to the actual location, they notice that there is a large amount of cultists that have entrenched themselves in the town and have chased all the locals out. So they're here to try to see if they can get these guys out and get them to comply with the Imperium's orders, which of course they do not. So this battle is on the way. They've arrived, and the battle's about to commence. Turn 1 coming up. Okay, so that was turn 1, and as you can see, this team here took a casualty. No casualties over here for this unit. And for this unit here, 2 guys had fallen. But as usual, the Imperium shot back with a vengeance. They killed one cultist, who as you see is laying down. This other one is still pretty strong. This unit right here that's in the building, they didn't have the range to shoot anybody. But then there were 4 guys who dropped here. So this unit here was shooting pretty impressively. So, but right now it's still too early to determine what's going to actually happen. Turn 2 coming at you. Wow, guys, that was a little bit more interesting for turn 2. And as you can see, as we go over here to my left, you can see that this unit here, the cultists, really shot him up pretty bad. They actually retreated, but on the Imperium side's turn, their Lord Commissary, he gave the order, and they were quickly able to regroup. They shot at the cultists up here, but no damage was done. The Lord Commissary and his units moved forward, and they shot at this cultist unit here, causing 2 wounds. When the cultists had shot at them on their turn, they had no wounds. Over here on this unit, they had suffered 3 guys to die, and so they returned fire, and they killed a guy here who fell off to a horrible death. And all the last cannons from their heavy teams did absolutely nothing. Great job, guys. That was turn 2. Turn 3 coming up. As you can see, the cultists have moved forward. They're coming in to start pressing attack, and the Imperium realizes that there are more cultists than their initial reports had told them. Let's see what happens turn 3. All right. Hey, wow, guys. Turn 3 was just brutal for the Imperium side. As you can see when you come over, this is pretty much what's left of that Imperium side, except for one brave soul who actually passed his morale test, moved up on his turn and flamed him and killed 3 guys, which was pretty impressive. As usual, the heavy teams did absolutely nothing. Here, the Imperium, the Lord Commissary here, he realizes that the Imperium's been set up, and he had to make a decision. So he radioed back to headquarters, letting them know that this uprising is bigger and more deeper than they thought. Also, during his last radio transmission, he was letting them know that these guys are tougher to bring down like normal. There was something fishy going on, and they kind of smelled funny. So he let them know that, and the Sisters of Battle, Candace Amon, as she was listening, was like, something strange going on. But before she can get back to the Lord Commissary, the communication lines have been cut off. And we come over to the next side. These guys also took a severe pounding, but the Commissary's orders prevailed, and they went forward anyway, and they was actually able to kill a guy. For the cultists are still staying firm. They're basically baiting the Imperium in, which they did, and just basically shot them to shreds. This other unit is still advancing forward, knowing that they got numbers on their side, and they're coming in to finish out the job. And this unit here is still supporting them. It's not looking too good for the Imperium side, but as you can see, guys who are watching, they were set up from the beginning. So here we go, turn 4 coming up.